Hello, I am Akanya Ofori. Coming up, Monte FM Trial to spend 4 months in prison. We have the details of the story and more here on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. Now to the details of our headline story. And the Monte FM Trial, who publicly threatened to kill the justices of Ghana's Superior Court, are to spend the next 4 months in jail. They were convicted last week, but the Supreme Court deferred sentencing to today. By the decision, all 3 men are to pay 10,000 Ghana cedis each in fines, or in default, spend an additional 1 month in jail. To give us details of the story, I've been joined by our court reporter, Fred Tete Jabano. Now, Fred, you were in court today and been following this story. Before you give us details of what happened in court, first of all, tell us who these trial are.
Yeah, so we had Masi Salifo, aka Mugabe, who was the host of the show at the time, and Alistair Nelson was a panelist, and Godwin Akugan was also a panelist on that particular show. They were all sentenced to 4 months imprisonment, as you read in the bulletin.
Now, what was the general atmosphere in court, and when sentence was pronounced, what was their demeanor?
The general atmosphere at the court was very quiet, very calm. When the justices pronounced their sentence on these people, you realize that the 3 gentlemen who were imprisoned didn't look so happy. They felt very disappointed. Looking at them from where I was, it was as if something had gone wrong. The usual smiley face of the 3 wasn't found when the sentencing was pronounced, and they were not happy.
And for the directors of the radio station, I'm talking about Monte FM, was there any sort of punishment meted out to them?
Yes, with the directors, they were categorized in 2 portions. The owners of the station, which is Network Broadcasting, they were fined 30,000 cedis, whilst the owner of the frequency, which Montie broadcasts on ZZ Media, owned by Hariza Call, were also fined 30,000. So in all, they were fined 60,000. They were given up to tomorrow to pay, or they'll also be liable for prison sentences.
Thank you very much, Fred Tete Jabano, for those updates from the courts. Now, the Ashanti Regional Police Command has expressed strong concerns over what it says is the inadequate supply of personnel to man the various police posts in the region. The Deputy Regional Police Chief of the region, ACP Ampofuduku, said various police posts in the region are currently without personnel. He was speaking at a meeting with the IGP John Kudalo and the Interior Minister Prosper Bani. The National Association of Graduate Teachers, NAGRAT, has expressed fears over government's failure to pay subsidies it owes to public senior high schools across the country. According to NAGRAT, the implications associated with such huge subsidy arrears will not guarantee quality education at the secondary level. Last week, the Ghana Education Service blamed the delay in the payment of subsidies on the failure of the heads of schools to submit relevant data, but the president of NAGRAT, Christian Adaipoku, tells Citi News Daily his association is deeply unhappy about the current state of affairs. Now, it appears news about the erratic power supply currently being experienced in the country won't just go away. And now there is pressure mounting on the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, to publish a load shedding timetable in the wake of the persistent power outages in major cities in the country. The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission has defended the ECG's stance not to publish a timetable, saying the situation is only temporary. But some frustrated residents in Accra who spoke to Citi News Daily today demanded for the immediate publication of a load shedding timetable. And that's it for Citi News Daily on Citi TV with me, Akanya Ofori. Thanks for your time.